Yes, amigos, amigas, I'm here in Ajijic Plaza having coffee with a viewer and subscriber to this channel. She's from British Columbia. Her name is Tani, and her husband is right now in Canada, but he's going to be returning. Now, she touched on some topics. She recognized me, and we were talking about rentals, and she did somewhat, well, she's found another approach that I've discussed in other videos, and she has an approach that works for her, and she's going to talk about how you can get rentals, or how she found her rental, word of mouth. So would you like to go ahead, Tani, and tell us about that?
Sure. I posted a post on the Friendly Gringos Ajijic Facebook page that I was looking for a place. It's really hard to find a place right now because it's the high season when I got here. And so a really nice gentleman from the States, he answered me and he said that I could stay with him. He had a big house, living by himself. So I was going to do that, and I went over to meet him and had a visit, and then he told me about his next door neighbors who have a casita that maybe they'd want to rent. So he called them and took me over next door, and I had a nice conversation with them, and they were really nice, and they offered it to me, and I moved in the next day, and I've been there a couple weeks, and I haven't had to pay anything yet. I'm just kind of going week to week because of my situation. I might be having to leave soon, I'm not sure. Anyway, so, and it's great. It's a nice, perfect little casita. They don't usually rent it out. It's more for family and friends. But we hit it off, and they rented it to me. So.
Wow, that's wonderful. So you can stay as long as you wanted to, actually, if you wanted to, right?
Pretty much. I mean, they might have some company coming soon, so that would, family. So I'd have to find another place. But for the immediate future, I'm fine. Yeah, it should be good.
So you're fine until you find another place.
Yeah.
That is good. So you got a short-term rental, and you didn't even have to put down a lot of money either.
Nothing. No, it was just they're just a really nice, helpful couple. Wanted to help me out, and actually, I've even talked to a few other people since then that have possibilities for me as well when this one ends. So, yeah, it's just from talking to people. You just have to get out there and talk to people, which is not easy sometimes when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the same thing here, and that's how I found my rental. I've been there for more than a year. It's through another expat, through word of mouth.
Yeah.
But you found this through an expat Facebook group.
It's a good group. It's really helpful. It's called Friendly, and it really is. Everybody's very friendly on that page. There's no drama at all.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So
I really like it.
It's worked out for you.
Yeah.
And I forgot what else I was thinking about talking about. Is there any? Oh yes, you're going through the immigration process, and you'll be getting your residency in just about what week?
Well, I did the fingerprints and pictures and everything at immigration on Friday, and I'm waiting now. They said a week to 2 weeks. They'll call me. The lawyer will call me when it's there. So once I get that, then I'm going to head back to Canada, and then my husband and I will come back down together in the fall, hopefully permanently.
All right.
Yeah.
That's working out well. So you have a home in Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband and I we manage a 120-unit apartment building in Kelowna, British Columbia.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow. That's a lot there.
Yeah.
So, have you had a chance to get around, meet other expats here, and?
Yeah, I've been down here before, so I have friends down here that I've met up with that still live here, and met some of their friends they've met down here. I try to get out every day and do something. I've been doing a lot of walking and just meeting people and just putting myself out there.
Yeah, it's always nice because you get a lot of information from these expats here, these coffee shops here in the Plaza, at the Lake Chapala Society, or wherever you're dining too.
Oh yeah.
Now, your husband isn't here, but have you had a chance to get out and listen to some music?
No, not yet, but my husband's a musician and he played quite a bit when we were down here. So we're looking forward to when he gets back,
Wow.
he'll get out there and do some playing as well.
Okay, so
And
yeah.
his stage name is Dr. Fun. So if
Wow.
anybody's watching this, Dr. Fun's coming back. So
Okay.
watch for him.
Okay, so he played with some groups over here.
Yeah, he sat in, he cello quite a bit, drumming. Cello was drumming for him, and
Cello from Traficante.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just ran into him the other day on the street actually.
He's a great guy. He's an artist too. He's got
I know.
yeah.
My husband's friends with him on Facebook, so I see a lot of his artwork. Yeah.
So wow,
Yeah.
Facebook connection again.
Yeah.
And cello, he goes to France, or I think some of his work
Yeah.
goes to France.
Yeah.
And
I
we're going
know.
to do an interview with them some
Cool.
point soon.
Awesome.
But so your husband, once again, he plays.
Well, he's a lead. He had a 12-piece rhythm and blues band for 35 years or something in British Columbia. They just had a big reunion gig this last weekend. So he did that, and he's also had 5-piece bands and 3-piece. Now he's doing a one-man show. He calls it, I think, Dr. Fun and the One-Man Traveling Medicine Show or something like that is what he's calling it.
Yeah.
And so he sings, he plays guitar, he plays, they call it harp in the blues world,
Yes.
harmonica really well, and he's just a lot of fun. That's why
I
it goes
can't
by
wait
Dr.
till
Fun.
he comes. We got
Yeah.
to do an interview with him.
Oh, yeah.
Catch him playing because
sure.
there's a lot of open mic nights, and he might play with a group down here.
Yeah.
When you talk about musicians, my older brother, he's retired. He's quite an accomplished musician also. And I remember years ago, we went up to London and he had his name up on a marquee over a place called Lead Bellies. It's in London, Ontario. We went up there for a
Oh, yeah.
weekend, and that's a great place. So Canada, also, I go to Windsor
Yeah.
a lot.
I've been there. Yeah.
And they have a lot of it. So Canada's a lot of interesting musicians
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of Canada.
Yeah.
So he's going to come down here. I can't wait to hear him play.
Yeah.
So you're just a supporter. You're not a vocalist or
No.
no?
No.
Okay.
No. He's tried to get me to do that. Actually, my two friends of mine who do sing, one professionally, did do
Wow.
one song once where we sung backup in one of his bands. And I don't like being on camera. Like, this is making me nervous right now.
Okay.
But man,
But she
I
was
just-
happy to do it. She
I
was
did
happy
it.
to
I
do
did it, and I was so glad that the other two women were real singers. And I sang too, but I was really glad when it was over. The whole thing was just like a blur because I was so nervous, but it was well received, and they wanted me to do it again, but no, that was it. Just that one time.
Well, just being a supporter, being in the audience is good too.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Biggest fan.
You know, I sang karaoke before.
Oh,
for
I've done
many
that.
years.
I've done that.
And I was a little shy, you know,
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time many years ago, and even starting this YouTube channel, I was a little bit shy about being on camera, but you know, we get over it. And
Yeah, get used to it, I
yeah,
guess.
and everything's good. Now, is there anything else you'd like to say, Tani?
Not really. It's just really good to be back. Can't wait to come back for good, but it's nice to be here
It's
now.
gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'll notice that the time will fly by when you're up
Oh
there.
yeah, time
You know, it'll
flies.
fly by. The closer you get, around a month before, well, you know this. 'Cause
We
you've
did
done
it. We did it. We sold everything and came down with 2 50-pound suitcases back in 2017.
Wow.
Two
heck
each.
yeah.
Yeah, and then things just didn't work out for us. Some stuff happened. We had to go back. And we've been trying ever since to come back down again. So I think it's
Now
finally
you're
going to
here.
happen.
It's a
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward. I'm looking forward to meeting you and your husband. Well, seeing you again and meeting your husband.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite an interesting man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so,
think you like them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just stop this interview. Tani said a lot. I want to thank her for doing this interview. Please tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Once again, Tani, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.